I just want to post the links.
Let me just make sure my stream is working.
Games chat in here. Boop. And also mini notes.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I feel like I don't know why I always have to do this. I feel like I have to keep redoing my stream key every time I stream. I'm just gonna. You have to do that?
No, I don't. Mine's good. But that's also because I'm using Streamlabs OBS and I've actually just logged into YouTube for it.
That would do it.
So it can reacquire its own stream key whenever.
Hold up, I'm grabbing the link for. Okay, here is the link to if you want to post it wherever you're posting the links.
Yep, I'll do that for you.
Hold up, I've got to delete my save file.
Yep, I'm just setting up
I feel like
mine.
if you don't choose save file 1,
You're
done something wrong.
You're just asking to slow yourself down.
Yeah.
Alright. So this looks like it's a do windfall and then do dungeons based on what you get. For the most part.
Yeah, there's nothing on outset. That's. I mean, I guess this is before race mode, right?
Yep.
So I guess I didn't want the seed to be too long.
Yep. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. This should be interesting.
I'm just making sure. Okay.
About the only
you start
thing.
on windfall by any chance?
Nope.
No.
About the only thing that can be done out of sync is if you wanted to go and do like the bottom right set of tricks, because that is open from the beginning.
Bottom right what?
You've got a sword, so you can do the
Oh yeah.
the storage sequence down there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really
So it's available.
The wind.
It's pretty. Yeah, it is
Windfall
pretty
stuff.
just all the windfall. I still now tend to do House of Wealth first. That's just the route
I do House of Wealth first.
I just learned that route from the current standard, since you don't normally have to do killer bees.
House of Wealth Chef isn't in this though. It's just Maggie free item.
You're right. It is. Yeah, you're right. It is just free item.
It does mean I have to not. It actually is faster. So I don't have to jump down, and walk back.
Depends what you want to do. But you're right. Yeah, there is no House of Wealth. Oh well, I didn't.
Oh.
Apparently, you can catch onto and jump onto the chandelier in House of Wealth.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I just went to go and jump down and I caught the chandelier by accident.
Why were you jumping down?
Because you said that was fastest and it
No, I
gets
said
nowhere
it
to go.
wasn't far. I said it was faster to not check it.
I jumped down without checking the chest, but I did leave from the ground floor.
Why is leaving from ground floor fast?
I just knew where to go from there.
Oh, because you run out and you're right next to Ivan.
Yeah, but you've got to go and talk to Miss Mary first.
Yeah, but if you're right next to Ivan, you're right next to Miss Mary too.
Yeah, fair.
One thing I always hate was whenever Millia follows the thief is on.
Okay.
I never know what to do with. I never know what to do when Millia follows the thief is on. Because doing it now
just
is
screwed
so
up
slow.
so badly.
Did you enter a house?
No, I started catch the killer bees, and the first one that you get, I jumped off. I jumped off before triggering her.
Oh.
So now I'm doing this completely out of sequence. Oh, and you did not just do that, Ivan.
I screwed up the thing I screwed up the most.
I double screwed up. So because I screwed up and took longer, the timing on when the guy comes down the hill
Yeah.
He was right next to Ivan when Ivan turned around. So I couldn't catch Ivan and had to turn back. I really screwed up already.
And I had to turn back as well. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I assume you do top at the same time?
Yeah.
As you're about to catch Ivan?
And so far I've gotten 2 Knight's Quests. That's it.
What was the first thing?
Knight's Quest.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, is Pirate Ship here? No.
No, it's not, thankfully.
I really don't know if I should do Milia.
It's Mila, and I have no idea.
I apologize, too much Guilty Gear. It looks, there's a, I think Milia and Guilty Gear is second out.
Yeah. No, you're missing the I.
Am I?
Milia. Whereas this is just Miller.
I don't know.
Mila.
I'm terrible at pronunciation, sorry.
Though the I does look like an L.
I don't know I'm really sad I don't know the sword jump to do the Lost Killer Bee really quickly.
There's a sword jump.
Yeah, so what you do is instead of having to run behind the house, you just stand on the edge, side hop, and jump slash to go hop in between the gap and fence.
Oh, that's terrifying.
There is a sword. You don't have to side hop.
Yeah, that I know.
That one's really easy to not do.
But that makes the side hop sword jump like maybe half a second faster.
Ivan's rich.
Oh really? Tingle?
Huh? No,
He's
no.
got the
200.
Okay.
It's 200 rupees. He's rich. Now, if only money had any relevance in this one.
Yeah, it has none. That's. I always get lost onto which one's Miss Mary.
What do you mean?
I always like go to the wrong door at first and then have to turn around.
Oh, that one I don't have a problem.
Okay, well, this is all garbage. I really don't want to go into DRC with nothing. I do have a plan though for what I would do next. Interestingly, Tingle Maze isn't in as well.
I think Maze is usually never in any of the runs I've played.
It must be the same.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
Have you done Tingle?
I'm doing it now.
Okay, then you'll see.
Let's screw up the fast Tingle.
Yeah. You'll see why that was my reaction.
Okay. So, paw print is 2-3 checks if you want to do the clip. Or you can do the bottom right here, which is no time loss.
I'm curious if you would do bottom left. If you wanted to do your
with an early leaf like that, I almost go like I'd just go straight forbidden, but
you don't you need grapple hook to do a bunch of forbidden?
Well, if you don't want to.
Whoops, that was.
The main issue right now with doing forbidden is you haven't got a way to kill the doors, so you'll be doing it legit, which is way slower. Yeah.
You can't climb up without glitching, or in hub room. The first climb up requires grapple hook.
Technically, no. It just requires a way to cut one of the pieces of the thing in the middle. If you cut one of the 5 vines, you can actually leap onto it. Not sure if you've seen that trick or not.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen that, but
I did it last run.
I didn't watch you. I was playing at the time, so I didn't watch.
But I did it last run because I did Forsaken and I had no grapple, so I used the bow to grab her. Took me a few tries and a fall, but I did do it. And I've turned the wrong way. Doing this legit will be faster. But I will be needing. The only outset check is Grandma.
Yeah. which means you're not going to outset until you have a bottle.
I mean, you typically try to avoid outset until then anyway, but still, yeah, it's very iffy. Whoops.
I really should do some practice for like future runs.
For what?
Like there's a trick I really want to do, but I like I've like never actually done it in practice. I'd have to try and figure it out on the go. So I'm not doing it.
My controller was being funny there.
I once had to for one of the asyncs. I started it up and had to restart it because my L and R buttons weren't working.
You can still hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay, I was just concerned that the controller lost power potentially, and then would have reset my audio and all that again. But it all seems to be working.
It's not. It's plugged in. It shouldn't be using battery power.
No, but like the connection doesn't always behave.
Yeah.
I almost screwed up by opening a chest that I meant to store.
Is that top of bottom right up one?
Yeah, you know me. I like this.
That was the trick I was saying I really wanted to go for, but I don't know enough.
Like I like this spot. I like this trick, so I'm just going to do it. However, I didn't bother to store inside because if you've got leaf, it's probably faster not to store it.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. Storing inside it, I mean, you have to set up storage.
Yeah, it's like if you do perfect storage and do it perfectly, it's faster, I think, to still store it. But if you make any mistakes, you're better off just doing it without. And there's also no risk of locking. Because if you void out, you just lose a huge amount of time.
Because this is, I just saw something. Because this is an old version of the thing. It does not have the warp pots.
This is still the 1.9 randomizer. It's just got old settings.
Okay, but I was like, did they remove the warp pots?
Pot just over there. Whoops. Okay, well that's let me know. The other thing that I don't think you've practiced is entry into Bird Peak without bombs. I'm not sure if you did that or not. Using a sword climb.
No, I haven't.
Like it's really easy, but you've got to know the spot you're doing it in. Also got to figure out what I stored. Question: if you have 200 rupees, does it not like do you get the rupee audio if you have full rupees from storage?
Don't know.
Now, the thing is, it's non-race mode, 5 Triforce pieces, so you got to find the rest of the cheese. Okay, so with what I've got now, what can I do that would make sense to do? I think I have to do it this way. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Kind of want to play a hints run again. That was fun.
I don't think I played that. Did I?
No, I don't.
I think that's what I was saying.
The chest hints.
Oh, chest hints.
Where you can see what's in it by just looking at it and peeking. That was a fun way of like doing things a little bit differently.
Yeah.
that's garbage. Bye. And if that don't tell you what I just did, yeah, I'm disappointed. Are you listening to me?
I'm not actually 100% sure.
I went bye.
Oh, Beetle. You don't. Beetle actually doesn't have the. It's
No.
not. There's no 20 item check.
Okay, then no, you completely missing what I was doing. Oh, now that's interesting. Okay. I welcome a heart container, seeing as I only had 3 hearts. Which, as easy as this particular Zelda game is when it comes to health, it's still nice to have a little bit of extra buffer. Okay,
Yeah.
so
I actually almost
this
died
is
in one of our in the run yesterday.
Come on. Yeah. Now the connection on my controller is a little bit wonky, so it just lost connection again for like only a couple frames, but it was making it hard to rejoin after save warp. Yeah, let's do this. I still have no way to clear it. So. Huh? You know what? Maybe I should follow the thief.
I'm sure his mother child doesn't actually have anything.
Oh yeah, it doesn't. Huh. Can you teach Tot while doing thief?
Yes.
Interesting. So you could elect to do that instead of killer bees,
Yeah. But if you're doing that, then you remove the. It's not that hard.
What is that?
Huh?
I mean, it routes.
It doesn't use up that much time, and it means you can't do the fire.
Yeah, it routes into killer bees better. The only problem is that you need fire arrows otherwise if you want to be saving time.
Yeah. I mean, you can still do the windmill while doing that.
Yeah. As long as you make sure to set the wind north on the way in, which is quite easy, so long as you actually open the...
You can do it with if you just if you walk the
When
windmill and immediately just use the with sail, you're fine.
Yeah. So it's not hard to say. You just have to remember to make sure it goes north and not angle yourself. This is going to be just a whole bunch of dungeon playing though soon, which I used to not like dungeons. Now I actually really enjoy them. I've learned them.
I haven't though, so pain.
Yeah. But I can navigate all dungeons, not necessarily as quickly through every single one, but
ooh, that's definitely a valuable prize right there.
Prize.
The high notes of sarcasm.
Prize.
Prize, yeah.
There's no mini games in here. Sploosh Kaboom's not in. That's the one thing I'm very glad not to have. Compared to the ones we used to play before we played standard, we had Sploosh Kaboom on.
Yeah, it was standard for me to do Sploosh Kaboom first every time.
Yep. Oh.
Usually because I was using the tracker.
Oh, that might change my routing. Yeah, that's enough checks to justify. That is enough checks to justify a vaulting change. Is trading on? Yes, it is on. Short side quest, so first trading quest is also in. Now we wait. There she is.
Excuse me.
Like a ninja in the night. Ah, boo-hoo. Okay, so now... do this.
Oh wait, I just realized this is default magic too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so used to having extended magic.
Yeah, I know. Most of the runs have started you with that, which has been nice, but... Okay... Garbage. You know what? I don't have to buy any bait if this was standard anymore. I've gotten bait and pear. I have everything that I need for the bait bag that I'm never ever going to use. Because there are no checks that need it. Hide evidence. Do. Interesting indeed. Do, 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 do. I'm sure our routes have deviated quite a bit by now. Okay, now that is interesting indeed. Oh yes. Okay then. With that set of items, we do this. Oh, technically that's in logic now as well. Nah, I'm still gonna go with my current plan. It's out of logic, but I can double dip, which is fine. I just screwed up. I might have really screwed up actually. Oh no. What a screw up.
Here's how you screwed up, but
I forgot that I had no magic and tried to enter forbidden.
oh,
And so I fell out of the sky. I'm at half magic, and we don't have the extended magic bar yet, and that's not enough to enter.
that I just wasted like 5 to 10 seconds, and that's sad for a very dumb reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that hurts my soul a little bit. That is a big feels bad moment. Oh, well, I can live with it. Get in the boat. A lot of checks I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, I should go do. Oh wait, no, I can't do that because it's not in this, not in the route. Is it sad if I say I finally learned how the compass works?
What, you mean when you're sailing?
On the bottom left, yeah.
Yeah, it's that. I've been using that for ages.
I mean, I knew how to use it north and south, but I could never figure out which way it was like. If I wanted to go left on the map, I didn't realize I had to point the thing to the right. It always confused me.
Why don't you want to cooperate? It would have been faster to do this without storage. I've done this so many times in practice. Just doesn't want to cooperate. Whatever, screw it. Wasting time by trying to be cheeky. Also, you know, make sure that I don't save warp out of here. I have the death warp. Remember, death warp out, don't save warp out. Death warp out, don't save warp out. Death warp out, don't save warp out. No, but I have stored a chest inside of a dungeon. And as I did not realise, dungeon doors are not a big enough transition.
No, it would make sense because that they wouldn't make that separate load zones. One, there's probably enough space on the GameCube for it to not matter. Right, the GameCube isn't that short on memory that it can't load at least part of the dungeon zone to like do a full load.
So I don't know how far in I've got to go. Or what I've got to do to... Yeah, I probably should learn more about how storage works inside of dungeons. So I need to find a place to death warp. Nah, I wish I hadn't gotten that extra heart. Well, I still have some time to lose health.
Reminds me of when you have to try and die. Like, what I remember in one Zelda game trying to die with like 15 or 20, like 15 hearts, and it's like, ugh. Especially because in this game you take like, if you try and blow someone with a bomb or something, you take like half health.
You do quarter heart damage.
Yeah. It's like tiny.
The wrong one. It's this one that I want to hit. And I just failed. There we go. Okay. Weird hitboxes.
I'll take it. Shouldn't do that yet. Wasting 8 seconds because of indecision.
I'm so rich with money I can't use.
Hey, do I want to ask how you skip Cabana?
It's hard
Is it
to.
something I could do? Is it something I could do with no practice?
Yes, if so, you've got to get storage, obviously.
Yes, I know you got to get storage.
What
Then you
you've
stand in
got
front
to
of the
do,
door.
yeah. So
You stand in front of the door.
you've got to L target walk with the grapple hook out, and go into the
Grapple
door.
hook or hook shot.
Hook shot. And go into the door as far left as you can,
Okay.
and then you're aiming slightly down and trying to hit the tree that's behind into the left. I have not failed this in forever. I failed it twice.
So I'm like,
and
technically,
basically
it's
you
really en route for me.
yeah
to do
you
that, right?
your goal is to hook shot yourself through the building
Yeah. And it's through the
and
load zone,
through the load zone. Yes.
yeah, because like it's really en route for me to do that. Oh wait, I don't have hammer.
Yes. But you probably
Never
have.
mind, it's not en route.
So you've got grapple hook and hook shot. Interesting. I have a hunch where grapple probably is then, but I think I know where I'm going. I'll be going there soon.
I'm not gonna say what I'm doing now because it's
No, because we have deviated way too much from each other.
Yeah, but I feel really dumb having to do this.
But as I told you, I have gone for super early into Forbidden. I got away to break the doors and immediately went there.
I have a very different routing idea.
Yeah, because I fairly like early Forbidden. I will have to do some backtracking, but not too much.
Since you've been in the dungeons, are the between dungeon warp pots open?
What do you mean? They are all closed. You've got to open them.
I know that, but do they exist? Is what I should have said.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is still the 1.9 randomizer. It's just that the
Yeah, no, that's a
Just-
setting they have on and off. They
no,
turned it off.
it's not a setting, as far as I'm aware.
That's not.
No.
Question.
Okay, so now
Where's
I've got
the
to
one that's in Dragon Roost? Is it the one where you double blow up?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't think I hit that.
Okay.
Which is kind of sad because I picked it up with power bracelets.
Yeah.
I didn't
So,
think about
How do
double
I
bombing.
kill myself?
How edgy of a joke am I supposed to be making here?
Well, what's the fastest way to kill myself in Forbidden when I've like cleared everything?
How edgy of a joke am I allowed to make here?
Because like, unless this chest is a means to like win the boss fight or something, which it isn't. Do I have the boss key? Can I just? Yeah, I think. How fast does this boss kill me?
Does entering up... If you just kill the boss, can't you just leave that way?
I don't have a means of killing the boss.
Which boss?
Forbidden.
You have bombs?
No. I'm
You
in
don't have
Forbidden.
Oh, Forbidden Fortress, not Forbidden. Not Satan. Wait,
Yeah.
Forbidden Woods?
I'm in Forbidden Woods, and I have a
don't
bow.
have bomb.
No, I have a bow. That was my means of getting around. That bow also
don't
has
have
0
bombs yet?
arrows. Nope. It also
bombs for
has 0
ages.
arrows.
How do you not have bombs yet?
Because I haven't done DRC yet. I'm just going to try this, and hopefully this gives me my item.
But I'm surprised you didn't go to DRC with...
Is a void out enough to undo storage? I wish I had people watching me that could tell me.
That's gonna be on you. I have no idea.
I know, and I'm so afraid of... I'm so afraid of soft locking. So I'm going to have to leave here naturally. Since I don't know. And I soft locked myself so much before, like I'm gonna lose a minute to not knowing. Unless there's a way for me to death warp quickly. You know what? Yeah, okay. Scary vines. That's the possible way to death warp. I'm gonna roll into these vines until I run out of health.
You haven't been to DRC yet. Our routes are going to be like ridiculously different.
No, I left DRC so late.
Like I did DRC like pretty much right after.
Yeah, I figured you did. Whereas,
That's going to be...
yeah, like I went so different, and I've got completely different item sets to you.
Yeah.
Like
I've
got several progression items, but what they're gonna do
as well.
is
I have many.
Yeah, most likely I'm going to be doing like Wind Temple of all things with the items I'm finding. Okay, I've now death warped. And it was a complete waste of my time.
Yeah, but you didn't know that. It could have been a Triforce piece, and the run was over then.
Yep. I need to like go and ask them on Discord exactly what things give you the item from a storage chest. Okay, so I've done all that. My next path to go is this place.
I would have been... Actually, yeah, I can't say that.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say that.
I'm not going to try to assume that I've learned something from you saying about DLC. I don't want to cheat that way. My normal routing would be this. So I'm doing this.
No, I was going to say, I assumed, based just on what I found early, that you would have done DRC way earlier.
No, I'm like, I have no, without grapple hook you can't get in. So I'm like, screw it, I'm not risking a DRC lock. I'm going to leave it as late as I can, and because of the trick you couldn't do, there were things that were open to me that I went and did instead. Or at the very least, were the things that were open to me that you couldn't do? Yes, they were. There were checks that I could do that you couldn't, so I went and did those. And then... No. Oh. Poop. It's like, seagulls! I see seagulls!
Like, you care about seagulls.
You know what seagulls mean? I sailed right into them. Yeah, I sailed right into them.
Oh.
Which means I've now got to warp out and just.
I'm like.
Go again.
Why are you looking for seagulls?
No, I was like, seagulls are right in front of me. Turn. Didn't turn fast enough. I was perfectly lined up to do a trick, but I didn't try to do the trick. Maybe I should have. Avoid the seagulls this time. They should be over there. Oh. Okay, fine. So what happens when you don't use your compass and just go to the first island that looks vaguely like where you want to go?
I think I opened my map way too much in the run. Unsure of which direction I need to go.
I double check it sometimes, but I use the compass more now. But I just went to the wrong island.
There's a lot of things I want to learn just for like convenience sake, and they're like not difficult to learn. I just think I have to go back and check. Like a lot of them are like, so which wind direction should I go when I'm doing this particular thing?
Yeah, just
simple. Like where do I need to point the boat to make doing this in the future easier?
Mm-hmm.
Like in Dragon Route.
The big ones that I want to learn. So Dragon Route, I don't think it matters. I think the wind inside of the place where you go over the water is actually independent of the overworld.
No, it is. But but for the actual dungeon.
Oh yeah, you're right. It does matter for that
because
dungeon.
if you have it, you can if you have the wind in the right direction, you don't have to worry about doing any of the grapple stuff, and you can just run and just do whatever.
Yeah, you're right. There is that. The big one that I want to be certain of is Fire Mountain.
Yeah, that one. If you don't have it right, is really annoying.
Why is this not cooperating? There we go. But yeah, Fire Mountain is one that I haven't yet figured out. I do know Ice. Ice is fairly simple.
For Ice, when I do it, you just ride your boat up to the frozen chest, and then jump on top of the frozen chest to skip most of it.
Yeah, that is what I do. And so it's a fairly simple wind setup. Interesting. Do I want to try an early entry into Forsaken?
Do you do boss fights?
Good question. If you're there, you may as well. But there's no need to, necessarily. Do I have Ghost Ship? Nope, I don't. Well, that leaves DRC now. Literally the only thing I can do. Unless I wanted to try and do early entry into Forsaken. Which I'll admit would be an interesting prospect, but no.
You know, I just realized what's probably going to be the biggest locker of this run. It's going to be something that's in Tower of Gods. Because you have none of the pearls.
I've got a pearl.
Okay, interesting. But still, you're gonna have to find all three of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something like that. This is gonna.
Let me. I hate this DRC. Oh well. I hate the little DRC jump. It's so inconsistent for me.
I don't know what you find difficult about it. That's the one I do it really unconsciously. I just think about
just
it.
the angle or something is really iffy, and then I accidentally pick it up with my power bracelets.
I mean, I would say if you have bombs, you can just kind of stand there and blow it up right there.
I don't have bombs. I would assume that bombs are in DRC because there's no way you have bombs anywhere else. Literally, I've done everything else as possible without a DRC dip, including everything that I know how to do out of sequence. Like, is there anything else that I could potentially do out of sequence with what I've got? I don't think there is.
I think I know the direction that DRC wind should be.
Does it require any special setups?
I don't think so. I just think I'll just tell you. I think the arrow needs to be pointing top right, so it needs to be northeast wind.
Okay, so if you need northeasterly wind, I don't know what the natural warp direction is when you enter though. Are you brave enough yet to throw the first fire thing in DRC? Are you brave enough?
You mean that?
On first room, are you brave enough to throw it for the second torch?
No.
You know what? If I had arrows and remembered the lineup, I could do a really quick DRC. I have neither.
Yeah, so that's why I thought you would do DRC really fast, because you have bow.
I don't remember it very well. I also don't have any arrows. I used all of them. But yes, that is a good point. That if you knew that route well, that would be a good reason to go and do DRC. Because yeah, you could clear the entire thing backwards without any need for any other stuff.
Or you would have to skip mini boss room. Actually, no, you wouldn't.
Mini boss, no, that's simple. Interestingly, I do have.
I hate stairs in this game.
Okay.
Because I never know.
So technically, with bombs, I could do the rest of Forbidden. Mostly, I could kill the boss. I could get into basement. I just can't do the one that requires grapple. Interesting. That's how that works. I jumped mid cutscene and didn't have leaf out, so I avoided.
The rope bridge?
No, just randomly.
Because that's the one that I usually end up making that mistake on. I kill the second guy on the rope bridge, jump down, and then screw up my leaf.
And then if you leaf right away, then you're fine. But okay, so I am going to clear this.
I sometimes find I aiming with the skin that I have is like the tiniest bit annoying because I can see the edge of my hat when I'm aiming.
Yeah, that's partly why I like using aerial, because all of the regular lineups still work, but it's also not Link.
Yeah.
And you know me, I can't play whatever the normal is.
I mean, I like Vathi.
Mm. Did I do just a little bit? I don't think I did. asking myself to get. Interesting. Very interesting.
I'm an idiot!
Okay, yes. Is this news?
Oh!
Okay, interesting.
I just wasted a minute and a half for no reason. This isn't even a proper check I'm supposed to be at.
Okay.
I'm not even supposed to do this check.
What did you do?
I won't say.
Did you climb around the Dragon Roast?
No, I didn't do that one at least.
Okay.
No, but that one is actually not too bad because you can skip it with the storage.
Okay.
But it's still not great.
I've opened. It's the best thing I can do now. Let's go and let's do this way. Let's check the chest I didn't check. Which I should really have done. This is going to be really annoying because it's going to be the other key, isn't it? No? Okay. Now that I've done that check, the next thing to do is for some quickness. Is this the best thing to do? No, the best thing to do right now is to check those other checks because they're probably going to unlock something important for me. Okay, so we do. Let's go and do this.
No, I just realized most of I did this like all of yesterday, and I didn't like. And I started doing it for today of just not using the Z button in any like capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Like it became my dedicated what is it?
Sail?
Yeah, it just became dedicated sail button. I just didn't
pretty much always have sail on Z, and then when I enter a dungeon it becomes bow usually. Just seems right. Now, here's hoping that one of these is another bow.
By the way, I'm going to assume that the chest you stored was inside Hollow Tree's mouth, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I tried to climb that room and failed like 4 times. What was it?
Compass.
Okay. So I could have checked that then. What was I doing? I was doing something. It was okay. I was really confused as to what I was planning to do here, and now I know what I plan to do. Okay, so now with the boomerang, I can do things. Wait, you've got the boomerang then, don't you?
Yes. What makes you think that, though?
Because I just got it. Oh, and it was firing at ours. Sweet. In that case, let's do this now. Oh, come on! Oh, no.
Are you doing all the good stuff that's in DLC early?
No, it's Oh, I've got fire and ice arrows. Let's go and do this check. Oh yeah, 0 arrows.
Oh.
as I line up to do the check, I'm like, oh no, no. Where do I get arrows from? Well, I have 0 arrows.
What did you do with all your arrows?
I used them all inside of Forbidden. That was my means of opening doors.
Oh yeah.
And I
I
also
thought you tried
spammed
to kill the boss.
No, I also spammed them at a few things. Trying to remember what I spammed them at. Oh yeah, the mini boss. That was how I killed mini boss in there too. I just spammed arrows at it. Thankfully, the first beetle I checked sells arrows. I haven't memorized which beetles sell which.
What makes beetles sell arrows?
There's a chart of beetle type A, B, and Z, and certain types of beetles sell arrows. I just don't know where those ones happen to be. How do you get up here normally? Just the way I always do it. What is the means of getting up here normally? Oh, that's right. Okay.
Well, oops, that was the waste of time. That's the person.
So we do these now. That opens up a multitude of options for me.
The thing I was surprised by when I got Bow was there was no cyclists.
Yeah.
I wanted to go do
No
another
cyclos, no.
No ghost ship.
Yeah. The only thing on was salvage core, which is what my buy was, by the way.
I mean, I assume you and I both did salvage core fairly early.
I actually didn't. I was leaving it. That was one of the later checks that I did, but then I was glad I went because of bracelets.
Yeah, that was nice. I get to use knowledge.
Knowledge, yeah.
Yeah, I get to use the thing you told me last time I did Forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
For the Vine Maze.
Oh yeah, yeah. Things like that just really, it makes the dungeons fun. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. The game really wants me to go and do Wind Temple. Like, really wants to do Wind Temple.
Did it give you Command Melody?
Not yet. But it has given me Wind God Aya. Okay, so with all of these, the next location to go to is here. What causes it to spawn?
Do I want to know what it is?
The re-entry point.
Oh, I have no idea. I've never seen it in any of my playthroughs of this game.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing this then.
Where's the respawn? Where's the portal between?
In Forbidden?
Yeah.
Top of the room that you climb. Well, not top, but the pot outside the door is the dungeon pot. You know the one I'm talking about?
No.
The room that you climb.
Yeah.
There's a pot by that door, remember?
Oh, that one. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I do know what you're talking about.
Whoops. I got greedy and it ended up costing me.
Really? I hate this game sometimes.
Why? What'd you do?
Link decided that he as he ran off the ledge to jump, he decided he didn't want to.
Yeah.
I hate it when Link just suddenly decides that
I don't
he
feel like
doesn't
it
want
today.
to jump. Yeah, it's like you just run off a ledge and he's like, nah.
I think that has to do with as you've told me, if you have a stick input or not.
What? I don't know what you mean by that.
As to if you jump or not. When you roll, it's down to if you've got stick input or not.
What's stick input?
Left stick. If you
I'm still
roll, but
confused,
if you roll off an edge with
let go.
with
Okay.
neutral, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Neutral left stick.
So jumping is down to whether or not you've got stick input. The problem is that like I would actually like to do Wind Temple right now, but there's so much you need to even enter it. You need command melody. You need hammer.
That's just satisfying to do. I did the mini boss in Forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
I just shot it with an ice arrow.
Yeah. You can
Instant kill.
both fire and ice will kill it in one shot.
Does fire kill in one shot?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Does mini boss room not count as a load zone for storage?
I don't believe so.
Because it's the only door in the entire dungeon that has a loading.
It might. Mini bosses might. However, I thought Earth. When I softlock Earth, I didn't enter mini boss.
No, Earth's mini boss doesn't have a.
It does.
Actually, it might do.
It does, but I saved warp out of second floor, and left side is where the mini boss is.
Yeah.
So I didn't do the mini boss. So many of my favorite checks just like are in the new what is this, season 4 one right now?
I don't know what season we're on. This is
Yeah.
my first season of actually participating, but
But like my favorite trick checks are like top of Needle Rock. You know, where you shoot the bird with a fire arrow.
oh yeah, I do that one.
That is one of my favorite checks, but it's just not in it. Because I like how it means that you can do both checks in Needle Rock with fire arrow.
Yeah, that is a nice feature.
It's just fun to feel like you're doubling up.
I
on stuff.
get it. Knowledge. I did the boomerang tree thing. I didn't remember how to do it. I just did my best guess.
Boomerang tree.
Chest.
Oh,
and
that
tree
one.
Trunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that I showed you one time.
Yes.
I mean,
I also.
I saw it.
That's how like most of the tricks I know works. Like, yeah, I saw it one time and I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, it's not like with any special lineup. It's just roughly there and then sidewalk. I don't know how to navigate Forsaken without a hammer. If I did, I'd be going there right now.
You can do Forsaken Fortress without hammer?
I don't know. I feel like you probably could navigate
I don't
it.
think you can though, because you can't get. I know you're talking about that stair jump, right? You can't get up that stair without.
Yeah, just I feel like you could navigate it without hammer.
Not without some type of storage.
the heck did you get
How the heck did you
grapple
get
hook from if you're in? No wait, you. For a second, I forgot that you know how to enter Forbidden Woods without grapple hook.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, that's a check that I can do that I didn't.
Do you know actually, if you're trying to enter the, are you talking about entering Forest Haven or Forbidden Woods?
Well, both.
If you're trying to enter Forest Haven, my favorite way of entering it is I roll clip. I will make a dive off Beetle.
Yes, that's so annoying to set up.
No, it's not.
He always tries to run away from me.
I don't know. I haven't. Last 2 times I've tried to do it, it wasn't too bad.
I wish I had marked I had that, because I completely forgot to do something.
Can I just say, I always feel like the location of the boss in Forbidden feels really weird.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah,
it just
in the middle of them.
It's just like in the middle of the home on the lowest, on like the middle floor with nothing else there.
Except that you don't have any reason to go there in the base game until you're all coming back up.
I know, it's just like most bosses
are
boss
fairly
things
out of the
are
way.
like at the end of the dungeon.
Yeah.
The fact that it's like at the start just feels weird.
Yeah, it's a fairly nice go mode.
Oh, it is a really nice go mode, especially if you know bomb storage, because you literally just get the bomb. Ooh, that's nice. You literally just get the bomb, and or you go into double Mothel room, whatever it's called, and just kill them, bomb storage, and then walk through the boss door. That's literally all you do. So if you want to go mode, that it's like one of the I think it's the fastest go mode in the game.
Yeah, probably. I mean, wind isn't too bad of a go mode, but you still need to find the key. This wasn't told already.
There we go.
Okay. That makes things very interesting. Very interesting
unfortunate.
indeed. So now, with these as my options, we go and we do. We just clear those pretty much. What's this check? Oh. No, I don't.
Oh, I didn't realize you were just supposed. That's fine.
I'm gonna collect it now, since I forgot earlier. I really need to go and practice the bow lineup because it makes DRC so much nicer to do.
I should learn it. But aiming on precise bow aiming on GameCube is a pain in the butt.
That's the whole point. It's a lineup so you haven't got to. You just go straight up and down, and then you do the left and right without using ladder.
That's annoying.
Maybe the re-entry portal into a dungeon is something that's added in 9.7. Because I know I've seen a re-entry portal into Forbidden.
I haven't.
Yeah, I saw it once. Also, so question then. I need to re-enter. I'm currently doing it now, and I picked a way in. I've opened the transmit portals between both DRC and Forbidden. Which one do you think is faster if you want to re-enter both?
You want to re-enter both?
Yeah.
Forbidden.
Interesting.
Because for DRC, you've got to run all the way through the area and go through like 2-3 load zones.
Interesting. I actually chose to go for DRC as my method of re-entry.
Because you got to land, you got to then climb up the box, you got to run into the building, and then you got to run all the. Then you got to run back.
I think you are right. I would have been better off re-entering.
Now that's if you get the tornado. I always screw up on the tornado and like, mess it up.
I think you're right. I think I would have been better off re-entering Forbidden because I also have the pot for Forbidden already open, so I could have jumped straight in and done all of the stuff for that. Like because the pot is already there. What am I saying? I've already opened the pot for DRC hub room, or sorry, for Forbidden hub room. And then I could have gone into Forbidden, and then the pot that I've opened in DRC takes you to the hub room already. That said, though, going from DRC to Forbidden is easier than going from Forbidden to DRC. Like if you're already in one and you've cleared it, it's easier to get from DRC to Forbidden than it is to get from Forbidden to DRC, in my opinion. Because you've got to backtrack through like 3 rooms from hub room to get to the pot, whereas in DRC it's just in the hub room. So it's got its pros and cons both ways. Of course, the best solution would have been go to Tower of the Gods, but I ain't got Tower of the Gods access.
This is right. This is why I say I'm in Tower of the Gods right now.
Are you?
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm running around Tower of the Gods right now.
Yeah, but see, I've got grapple hook, so. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for basically full clearing DRC and Forbidden at this point.
So I say I've also done both of those already.
Well, one sec. You've got grapple?
Yeah.
Seriously? How far ahead of me are you?
I think it's the first time I've ever been ahead of you in one of the
How many checks have you done?
58.
How? What? How far? Okay.
How many checks have you done?
According to the tracker right now, 46, 47 when I'm up this off.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to stop for 1 second and plug my headset in.
Yeah, 47.
I'll be honest, I'm pretty happy with my route.
I mean, I didn't think my route was that bad, but I guess I wasted a whole bunch of time. Still, I didn't think you were that far ahead of me. Jeez. I thought I had like a massive advantage on you because of my routing, but
No, I will say this. I got ice and fire arrows really early.
really early. Okay.
And I'm like,
I thought that you didn't have them yet, but no, I guess all of the stuff that I have done that you haven't was really, really. It was, I think, useful long term, but not beneficial.
I based my thought process was right. I'm going to do every check. The moment I got access to do a later on check in the thing, I went through it. So the moment I got a new thing, I went to check them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, I got fire and ice arrows. Okay, I'm gonna immediately do every check that I can that involves fire and ice arrows.
Interesting.
It was like, okay.
Have you gotten like? I guess my question would be, how far in have you gone to? I should open that. How deep did you go into Windfall?
Windfall?
Since I basically cleared the entire island.
I've done a decent bit of it. I've done quite a lot of Windfall.
How many are left?
4.
Okay, I've got 3 left, and 1
5.
open. Yeah. So I've cleared up more Windfall, but I've also like gone back there 4 times. You cleared any bosses?
I've tried to avoid going back. What was that?
Have you cleared any bosses?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
I did decide.
You did choose to just do the bosses that you're there.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked you're that far ahead of me. Jeez.
I'm screwing up so bad.
Yeah. Maybe you're not ahead of me, and it's just that you've just done faster checks.
That is very likely.
Still,
But I just screwed up horribly on elevator room of Tower of the Gods. I basically got shot by the lasers. I was moving the statues across, and the statues got stuck.
Oof.
Like I had to leave and exit the room twice to get the statues back.
I guess the question is, are you doing it without command melody? Are you prepared? Or have you just found command melody?
I didn't think about it.
You just didn't think about it.
It's fine.
You've got a sword. You aren't going to get screwed like the time that I did it and realised that, wait a minute, all of my tricks require sword lineups. Because that was the thing that I did. I'm like, oh wait, my tricks require sword lineups.
I just screwed up.
You've got soup, I assume, now, yeah?
Yes, I have soup.
Like, do I have anything on you? And the answer is no. Since you've full cleared Forbidden now as well, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you're just way ahead of me. My early dives to try and get ahead have caused me to go for a I am double dipping both DRC and Forbidden, which is hurting me.
I did DRC pretty early, and then I basically tried to do every possible overlord check of every new item I found.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
my logic was, let's avoid the dungeons as much as possible because I want to be able to clear them in one shot.
That was my logic as well, with the idea of I am not touching DRC because it's going to be so many keys in the early ones. Like, you know what? I basically was trying to avoid DRC until I got grapple, and as you know, grapple was behind fire and ice arrows.
Where was it again? I actually forget.
Fire Mountain.
It was Fire Mountain?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I cleared it. I know I did. I have zero recollection of doing it.
Yeah.
I remember climbing up the mountain. That was when I was asking you. That was when I was asking about the edgy joke. But I don't actually remember going into it. That's good. I'm like, I'm at 1.5. I'm at 1 3/4 hearts. Do I bother? 'Cause I'm like, I should drink soup, but it takes time.
Pot room chest? Did I do pot room chest? Why isn't it knocked off?
Did you do pot room chest?
What is pot room chest again?
It's the one where you have to. It's the one with the 3 enemies and pots you have to light
Oh
up.
yeah. I think I did it.
What the hell? That's actually really funny. I'll wait for you to see that. That's actually really funny.
Okay. Command melee is probably default.
I'm
But
not gonna say that.
I mean, you already know that I don't use command melody ever in there. Like I'm going to Tower of the Gods first chance I get because I do the entire tower without command melody once.
I don't know how. I don't know any of the tricks through second floor, but I know all the tricks to do first. And that was a really bad jump.
But
Depth perception.
well, I would have so preferred to have gone to Tower of the Gods as my entrance method, but
Where's the? I guess. Oh no, the pod Tower of the Gods is not too bad. But
well, it's a bit
I never
awkward
actually-
because it's behind the entry.
Yeah, we never actually do the entrance part.
Yeah. Which makes it a little bit awkward. I feel like I didn't do pot room chest. Which feels unlikely, but I feel like I may not have done it.
Do you not light the candle?
I don't
doesn't-
remember. I plans to light it with my bow, but I don't know if I actually did it or not. Again, I have no recollection if I actually did it or not.
I mean, I know for a fact I did do Fire Mountain. I don't remember walking it.
Yeah, like
I
I,
remember
didn't knock it
climbing up
off.
I remember climbing up it, but I have no recollection of, like, actually doing it.
Yeah, well, but like, you know how it is now. When you get good at a dungeon, you just almost don't bother to mark off checks. You just kind of follow your route.
Somewhat, yeah.
So I don't remember. Oh, I hate this boss for that reason.
Which boss?
The
DRC
boss, yeah. Because so many times I go to throw my grapple, then he moves, it misses, and I get hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I forgot. The thing that's annoyed me most this run is being being hit by flying enemies when I'm trying to leave. So like the second or third time it's happened. I think. Maybe I'm confusing it the other way.
I don't normally get knocked out of the sky, normally. Oh. Oh, purr. This is
Did you
where...
just beat the DRC boss?
Yeah, this is where if you tracked it correctly, you would do
Yeah,
this.
no, I 100% should have known that I shouldn't have had to do it because I'm like, I didn't have the map. But you know when I was complaining that I wasted a minute?
Yeah.
That's what I wasted a minute on.
Yeah, if I was tracking properly, I wouldn't have done that.
I was tracking properly. I just didn't look. Like, I had all the checks marked and I had everything there. Technically, I never actually picked it up. I got annoyed and just walked out.
I
But
just picked it up
don't-
by accident because I happened to be standing on it when I came out the cutscene.
Remember, don't save warp out of that one.
Why?
Because it's faster not to.
No, I save warped out.
Where
On
does it put you to
purpose.
save warp out?
Because I don't want to go back to the
Oh,
entrance.
right.
I want to use the pot inside.
Right. Well, no, the thing is, if you do save warp out, then you want to go back in. You really don't want to, though, because it takes you... If you walk through the thing, it takes you to right next to King Red Lines.
Yeah. But as you know, I wanted to go back to Forbidden, so...
Yeah. How many keys are in Earth Temple?
3 or 4. More than you would think.
No, because I'm looking at the number of checks, and Earthable is 15.
Yeah, it does. But
I'm
it does
surprised
have
by.
it does have 3 keys. Like it's got as many keys as DRC or 1 less. Oh yeah.
Well, the boss fight you should 100% do is you should do Forbidden boss fight.
Hmm.
It's 2 checks,
It gets
not
you
1.
out. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. That was partly why I came in here early. I wanted to do them, but
Yeah, for the Forbidden boss fight, I think you 100% should do because it gives you mail check.
Mhm.
Dragon Roost,
DRC
Yeah, I
you just
could-
get upset about it.
yeah, DRC you get upset about because you screwed it up. But even if you didn't screw it up, I could understand someone skipping it because it's not hard to warp out.
Mhm.
Or like, you could ignore it and then just
And just do a twin save warp out.
well, no, I didn't like you could just walk back too.
Mhm.
It's not particularly difficult.
I mean,
Now,
the
the question is, do you
the
do the boss
re-entry is
fight in
painful.
Tower of the Gods?
That
you
is a
do
good
the-
question. That is a good question.
Because I have to make this choice.
I do not feel like much of a speedrunner right now. Because speedrunners don't bother to kill all the enemies that are in your way.
I hate burning alive.
Do I have anything on you? I think the only thing that I've got on you is my knowledge of Wind Temple. That's like my only hope to catch you right now. I don't know if I have any items you don't
That
know.
or you start doing some really risky maneuvers and skip checks.
Well, but like I might have some items you don't. I don't know if there's any checks that I've done that you haven't. But eh.
I mean, it depends. I'm not sure what items.
I see that you've got Command Melody. It's probably why
How
you're
do you
there.
see that?
Because I just got it.
Okay, yeah. I have Command Melody.
I just have to be efficient through the dungeons.
How difficult is it to get back to Tower of the Gods later?
I mean, you can always do re-entry, but
But I just means like, I really don't want to do the boss fight. But I really probably
You've
should.
got fire arrows.
How do fire arrows help?
Fire arrows cause you to do a one-shot on the hands.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Do they help on the ice tool or not?
No. Eyes are still 2 shots, but the hands are 1 shot.
Okay, that's helpful. Okay, I'll do it then.
I do rather like no race mode. Just now that I know how all the pots work, they're kind of fun to work with. I haven't actually done this boss fight legit in forever. The last 3 or 4 times I've done this boss fight, it's been with bombs. Yeah, so that's garbage. Okay, so now I've done that, I can get these, and then from hither. From hither, where did I go? Where do I go? Probably. Oh. That check as well. Yeah, okay. Unless this gives me. Should be 2. Okay. Nothing that I could get. Actually, there is something that I could get that would speed me up, but I'm not gonna do it now. Missed my timing. unfortunate.
That's. Oh, what's that? Is there a way to skip Bomb Island?
What do you mean by skip it?
Do you like skip the puzzle if you had like? I know you can skip.
Only if you know, like there might be a way to open the chest via a damage boost hookshot pole.
Like with like iron boots and hookshot, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know how the trick works, and it might only work in whatchamacallit,
HD.
No, not HD. I'm referring. Yeah, it might be an HD only trick. It might also just be because you're using it in Savage, and you're hitting a load zone.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I hate this cave.
You're having that big of a trouble with it?
Well, I threw the guy into the 2-1, and
Yeah.
he didn't land on the button.
Ah, he missed. Yeah. I have lineups for that, but waste of time.
Oh, that's actually relevant.
When
I'm
both
glad I went.
when both small keys are in the beginning area, Tower of the Gods. Ugh.
Yeah, it was a bit sad.
I'd like to know.
To be fair though,
that the
you do
small
kind of
key
want
is
to
in-
do every check.
Mhm.
So, but I guess you could skip one of them if you knew.
Yeah, if you know it's a key, you can skip one of the two out of bounds slips. Which I'm really having a hard time with that now, for some reason. I think it's the normal place.
Which one do you do first?
What do you mean?
Actually, wait, there's only one out of bounds. Actually, okay, there's two you have to do,
No.
but one of them is required.
Yes, but you can skip go across boxes.
I'm an idiot. Good job, mate. Wasting time. I just said.
I don't think I've
the wrong
ever
direction.
done the entrance out of bounds and not had to use the stair clip.
I did it, and when I did it this time, I didn't have to use a stair clip. I just did 4-leaf pumps.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah, I still haven't managed it. Oh, you did not just do that. The rat got me.
What does that mean?
Is that what happened to you as well?
Oh, the rat hits you, and you drop.
And
the
you
thing
drop
in
it
the, in
right
the
next
side.
to the laser, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was.
Thankfully,
it was,
didn't get completely screwed by it, but
I couldn't figure out how to get it back. Because every time I went to go pick it up, I got shot.
It was just far enough away from the laser for me that I managed to get it back and get it most of the way before I got caught by the laser. Ooh, wow, the rats are being...
I think one time I got screwed by the rat. The other time I was just an idiot, and I had to leave and enter the room twice.
Well, the rat just tried to throw me off the elevator.
Yeah, the rats are not pleasant. Man, I'm really screwing this up more than I need to be. I've never had this much trouble with this trick. Oh well. There we go. Got it.
Okay, jeez, good.
The past minute and a half of my run have been very bad.
Whereas I feel like I'm doing, besides screwing up climbing on for the, the
it's
clip.
worse. I played the wrong. I forgot how to play the wind song.
Wait, you're in wind temple now?
No.
Oh.
The change wind direction.
Jeez.
I did it in the wrong direction. I don't even know what direction it's supposed to be.
You want bad? First, the first room, so of the 3 statues, I just jumped off and voided out.
Also, I tried to navigate without opening the map once, and I rode the wrong way. I basically went to go do Bird Peak, because I haven't actually done that yet.
Okay. Yeah,
and
that was
I went to Bomb
Island.
I went to Bomb Island to Bird Peak, and I went the wrong way, and somehow it ended up at Cabana.
No, I did Needle Rock, and I got stuck in the Octo. That was what I was complaining about, and then I went to Golf.
Golf is not required.
Huh?
Golf is not required at all.
I know. That's what I meant when I said I went to the wrong island.
Oh. I'm looking at golf, but I don't see any checks there.
How am I gonna catch you? Okay, well, it looks like the Tower of the Gods is hiding most of the trifles.
What's that?
So it looks like Tower of the Gods hides most of the trifles.
I know, that's something I found really funny. You have to go to Tower of the Gods, and you get 2 Triforce pieces, one after the other.
Yeah. Get out of my face.
Which I just found that really amusing, considering there's only how many Triforce pieces you have to find?
3.
Yeah, you have to find 3, and 2 of them I found literally right after the other.
Oh, I just screwed up. Okay. In my impatience, I screwed up the lineup by trying to pick it up too early. Whoa. Okay. Almost avoided that.
I'm just gonna say this could go really bad. Like, really bad.
Hmm.
I really hope it doesn't.
Is Tower of the Gods in the base game the first time you fight a Dark Knight? I think it is. And that's why they make a big fuss out of it.
Yes! Okay, I didn't get screwed. I had 4 arrows and I was trying to light up the lighthouse.
Oh. I did that ages ago.
Huh?
I did that ages ago.
I haven't done it yet.
Like I said, I have done most of Windfall, so... Including Deluxe Spectre Box. I'm not sure if you've done that one yet or not.
Deluxe Picto Box? No, but I'm going back, but I'm doing it while here. So...
Yeah. I had to revisit it because I forgot to get the flower while I was there.
Oh, that sucks. Unfortunately,
I just forgot that I had it.
I did Thief without really anything else to do with it because I was scared.
Mm-hmm. And it was garbage too.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. Forgot you can shoot that.
I'm like, technically, if I get literal extreme amounts of luck, the run could be over very soon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I hadn't even got to it. I need 3 items and that's it.
Yeah, that's all I need as well. It's like, technically, with extreme amounts of luck,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
we're
it is possible.
We're looking for the last cheat. She's a sword and a thing, I think. Which actually means that technically,
yeah, I think we are. I think we are.
I can't cheat. I can't cheat. That tells me that the rest of Tower of the Gods is probably garbage. I'm here.
No,
I've got
I
no
don't.
reason.
I actually don't think it is. I can't remember. I think it has prereq items for other things.
It might.
I can't remember though. It might not. It might do. It might not.
Yeah.
I
I can't cheat though because it would be very much cheaty if I abandoned a Tower of the Gods full clear route right at the end.
Yeah, that's fair.
Seeing as I'm currently doing the third statue though right now, so. Dungeon map. You're so far ahead of me. Yikes.
I don't know. At this point, I just feel like every check, it's like, oh, maybe this gets me really closer to just winning the run. I mean, there's not that many checks left to do. I mean, there's quite a few checks left to do. But right, if I get really freaking lucky,
Yeah.
I don't have to do them, and I could just like clear the game with like 20 checks remaining. Because like I know you're like, how many checks have you done right now?
1 moment. I am trying not to get knocked out of the sky. 69.
I've done 78. So
Yeah, you're just upping me by almost 10 checks. It's not ridiculous.
which I find weird because I'm usually always behind. I guess if we are going back to the original seasons, for our first races, I used to always be ahead. I guess we are going back to old times.
Yeah.
This is the first race, this entire async.
Where you've been like actually substantially ahead of me.
Yeah.
I've been beating you, I think, by like almost half an hour in many cases.
In a lot of runs, yeah. Some of them were like a few minutes. There was the double bottom run. I was like a couple minutes behind.
Yeah, but that's because we both got equally screwed by our rafting choices.
Yeah. And then some other ones I got really badly screwed, and I just played really badly. That's something I don't know. Like there's some run times I'm like, I don't feel like I was playing that slow for it to be that big of a.
I mean, the difference between our runs and the top runs at this point are, I think, less. I mean, there's always going to be some routing, but there's also just execution. I think we are just like minutes slower in every dungeon sort of thing. Because we're just not efficient. We know our way around, but we're not necessarily efficient going through.
That was a bad walk. I walked the wrong spot.
You're gonna luck out again, and there be nothing in wind, aren't you?
Oh man, that would actually be great. Me playing like
I
don't
even have entrance.
context. I have never full cleared Wind Temple in a run because every time, like I got really close one time in one where we didn't have race mode on, but I found the last piece of the Triforce in Wind Temple and just left immediately. Every time I've like,
I feel like that's what's going to happen here.
I just hope I never actually have to go in there. Maybe there's just 13 check you don't have to do.
Now I do think my Tower of the Gods is quite a bit faster than yours, so I probably have gained a bit of time on you.
Probably, yes. My Tower of the Gods was very slow. And I made a bunch of big mistakes after leaving Tower of the Gods. That cost me like probably a good minute or two.
I mean, I've done pretty much the entire overworld, so there's not that much left for me to do.
Damn. Okay. Come on, RNG, work for me.
I don't have enough arrows for this fight.
Oh yeah, I should recollect arrows. I have 2. I really hope I don't need... I'm gonna need them eventually, I know.
Yeah, but you do get a bunch of arrows on the way out.
Right now I'm sitting on like 2 arrows. Come on, RNG, please. Please, RNG. Oh, wait. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. The RNG doesn't matter. And I got unlucky even if the RNG did matter. That's good.
I screwed up. Okay. So routing choices now. It's to go to. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it this way. What is left to do here? Maybe let them all know. Okay. The hammer.
Yeah, it's actually surprising how much hammer locked. I did not realize.
Yeah, pretty much the entire back half of the game is behind it. Is behind the hammer.
Yeah, you can't do Forsaken, you can't do Wind, you can't do Earth.
Yeah. So it's just all behind it.
It's actually really annoying.
You can't enter Wind. Forsaken has hammer in like the first room.
Forsaken, you can do only Phantom Ganon without it, unless there's like some weird chick I don't know.
There might be a way to get in. No, you can get in because Phantom Ganon will let you in.
Yeah, but you can't get up to the second floor, can you?
I think you might be able to, but you still can't fight the boss because it's behind a hammer door.
And also, the boss requires hammer.
Yes. So yeah, there's just Phantom Ganon.
Speaking about that boss, it's back, right, right?
Are you doing it now, really?
I might be.
Okay.
It is back, right?
I think so.
And you have to actually cancel storage. That's the thing I
Yeah. If you don't cancel storage, you will cancel the actual.
Now, if you do that, you don't soft lock. I learned that last time.
No, yeah, you don't soft lock. What you do is force yourself to do a save up and reclimb the room again.
Yep. Also, yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to learn for the proper wind direction. Forsaken.
Yep. Well, there are a bunch of ways to do Forsaken quickly.
Just putting the wind direction in the right spot.
So my plan is to go and we're going to want to do that and that. I was like, should I skip this boss? No, there's a letter behind this boss. That seems like a really bad idea. I would do Earth, but I know that Earth without Mirror Shield sucks. I've done it before. But I am feeling desperate. If this isn't hammer, I think I might succumb to... No, I can't do Earth without hammer. Ugh. There's nothing that you can do in Earth without hammer.
Yeah. Oh no, you can do one check.
Yeah, one. Which I suppose could be hammer, which would suck, but I really don't believe you if it's gone for that. I'm going to do this check, and then, yeah, no, it's Earth or Forsaken. 50-50, basically, on which one's got the hammer. I'll do these two checks, and then I guess I'm gonna have to pick one.
How hard is it to get storage? It's not that difficult.
Yeah, the difference is that every spot is very awkward. Like, or is they're all different.
There we go.
Okay. Okay. I am going to hedge my bets. I'm going to hedge my bets that Wind Temple is going to be your bane.
And I do the cuts. Can I pull out the Wind Waker while watching this cutscene, or does that screw everything up?
I wouldn't. Normally you cancel it right after the cutscene.
Okay.
I don't know what it does if you do it beforehand. Yesterday, I did cancel it a bit early, and that was one of the times I soft locked because he landed in the wrong place. So I don't know if it screws with the AI. Basically, he landed on the stairs in one of the soft locks, and he landed on the wooden platform in the other. Both times, I couldn't reach him.
I screwed it up, so I'm really sorry.
What'd you do?
I screwed up cancelling storage, and so he landed on the stairs.
Yeah, okay.
Because I didn't land on top of the right spot. So let's do this again. At what point, how many times do you have to fail for it to be faster?
I think so. If you get perfect RNG, I don't think it saves you any time. As like it saves you time every time if you do it first try. I think failing it once, as opposed to perfect RNG, is maybe about the same. As opposed to crap RNG, you'd have to fail it like 3 times and you'd still be about, breaking even.
This boss fight is just...
The RNG's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Hit there.
I've made up my decision on how I'm gonna not soft lock this time. I'm going to Wind Waker's cancel after I'm at the top where it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
That seems to be like the smart thing.
You can cancel it in like less than 1/10 of a second. You just have to press the buttons quickly. Don't forget, it's just press Wind Waker twice, press B.
If you get stuck on the stairs, are you just screwed? Why is he getting stuck on the stairs? That's why I don't understand.
Yeah, I think it has to do with where you stand. If he's on the stairs, you can't reach him, and as soon as he takes off, you soft lock. So.
Yeah. Oh, well, 3rd time's a charm.
Yep.
I think it actually might be based on
where you
your
stand.
Your landing position. So if you land on top of the stairs, you're just screwed.
No, because you can salvage it, but yeah, it's partly on where you land, partly on where you're standing, I think.
For me, it's still pretty random because this time I also got screwed.
Well, I mean,
and,
we're doing it's an AI minute, so yeah, it's gonna be apparently random, but it's not. It's just you are doing an AI manipulation.
Yeah, and also because I am not actually I've only done this trick in a run once or twice before, so. And me actually practicing it, I haven't done very much.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I got storage 2nd time that time.
Now, the last thing I want to hear is your go mode, because that means that my gamble would be completely failing.
I don't think I'm that close to go mode.
Shut up. I don't need you to explain how to beat the dungeon to me. I've beaten the dungeon many times.
I got it.
Took long enough.
very tempted to just only kill it with the hammer.
That is what I usually do.
Because I was being scared of failing my spin slashes, but that's. I don't know what I think about that. It's like not an important item, but it's not. But it's also an item that does lead to more checks. So.
As you panic trying to play a Songstone, and you're like, which one? How was the song again?
Well, here's what you do. You look behind you.
No, I know that, but I almost missed the first note.
I walked to the wrong spot. Oops, again, I'm wasting time because I'm bad.
I screwed up!
This is the second time I've walked to the wrong spot because I didn't plan out my route early enough. I'm like, oh, I don't know where to go. I guess I'll just walk here. And I'm like, wait, no, I don't walk there. I'm here.
I did a big oopsie doopsie. It's going to cost me some time now. I accidentally brought my car into the mini-boss room, which means that I've ruined half the route. It's going to cost me a minute, that screw up.
I don't know about around Wind Temple. I'm very scared. Do you need Wind God's Aria at any point?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, you do. Do you not have it?
I don't.
Because that might be one of the things that I've got on you.
Yeah, but I'm looking at Wind God and I can still do 9 of the checks.
Including beat the boss.
No, I can't do that one.
But you don't... yeah.
You can skip that one, right?
Yeah, no. I don't think Wind God is necessary to open Hub Room, is it? No, Wind God just gives you access to the mini boss.
Big key chest, right?
Yeah, big key mini boss thing.
But that doesn't matter.
If it, yeah, like if that doesn't matter for finishing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to now do this. Complete waste of time.
Do you ever need to take my car through that horrible room at the end?
No.
Yeah, because you're supposed
Not
to.
Not unless you're doing like bingo and you need it, but no. No, you never take my car through that horrible room at the end.
Okay, good. Because I hate that room. I don't. That's the one. I don't know how to do it.
Okay, so that entire sequence just there was because I screwed up and took my car into that room. Wingard uses or abuses reset mechanics in multiple places for the typical route through. So you've got to be aware of them.
I don't know.
There are 2 spots in the Wind Temple route that I use that abuse door resets to move my car. Because he waddles so slowly.
Yeah, I did it again.
Well,
I forgot how to play a song.
I know this is gonna be. I just don't know if there's like a little trick to it, or I just have to keep trying till I get it. There we go.
No, I know. I'm not surprised because it's 50 involved. If you look now, and by all the same time, the
Yeah, the only thing behind the Songstone in Wind Temple is one check. Okay, Makar, I'm yeeting you to your final task, and then you'll be abandoned.
Oh, I'm gonna do it because it'll be fun. I'm gonna just
think
try
we'll
this
have
because
to
it'll be super fun. If the item I think it is in this spot, it's a slow check, but it'll be really funny.
No! No, I didn't check my magic. Oh,
Oh,
there
then
it
you have
goes.
to like. Does that mean you have to redo a check?
No, it means I fell to the bottom of the room before I was ready to do the bottom side. And then also just drank my potion that I didn't want to drink. I just lost soup. Or, yeah, soup. Part 1.
Actually, yeah. Technically, that's why sometimes like to have. If you're concerned about screwing up like that, this is where you can use double bottle. If you ever find 2 bottles, because that helps.
Yeah,
if you
I don't have 2 bottles.
If you overwrite if you have a full soup and you overwrite a empty bottle, you'll get a half soup. So.
Yeah, yeah, I know. First try, son.
I'm dumb! I forgot to do an important thing! Why do I always forget to do this?
This spike room's not hell.
What spike room again?
It's part of Wind Temple. Since I now know how to clear it without ever having to drop down, which is the hellish part of the room.
I didn't know you could do that. It's a really inconsequential thing, but...
By the way, I'm streaming, guys.
I know I shouldn't do this, but it would be so cool if it works, so I'm gonna do it for the coolest fact.
Okay. I assume you can't tell me because it would compromise your
Nope.
chance.
Yeah, it will compromise stuff.
Have to tells me later.
Oh.
You broken 100 checks yet?
Nope.
You're in your mid-90s though?
Nope.
Really?
Okay,
Am I
I
catching
just
up?
got my 90th.
Okay, I'm at 84, so I'm catching up.
No, the funny joke didn't work.
Oh, I know what you did.
What did I do?
You went to Hargle.
Yep. It would have been so cool. I would have been go mode while in Hyrule.
Oh crap, you're way up, man.
I need one item. And I just like I need a single item. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check
You should be
Hyrule.
careful on that, because I think that means that I have to go into Helm Rock, but I mean, I was probably going to do it next anyway. It's fairly quick. Okay. I have gone this far. I am going to... Get me out of here. Ah, yes, this room. This room sucks. Because technically the morphs count as enemies. Yeah, in this room that is kill all enemies, if the Wizrobe spawns bloody morphs, they count. Why hasn't this given me stuff yet? I killed all the morphs. And both of the... Come on. I killed them all. Did I leave a morph up on top somewhere? No, there's just one in here, isn't there? I don't know why it won't spawn. I bugged the room out. Stupid morphs.
Right.
Or did you just not get killed properly? Really weird. Okay. So next shall be... That makes the most sense to do. Oh god, that was a fail. Completely wrong move. We should try a co-op one sometime as well.
Co-op sounds fun. Oh yeah.
Move. Two whiff. Whoops. So hop on that.
I'm an idiot.
What'd you do to screw you up?
Huh?
What'd you do?
I opened the chest. I never actually picked up transparent chest
Oh.
on Windfall.
What was it again?
Wind God.
Oh yeah. I just lost my soup, so I'm gonna have to revisit.
So yeah, that was a pretty big screw up.
Do I really want to try and finish the game without soup? That's really, really iffy.
Against Ganondorf? I don't know, dying to Ganon sucks.
Well, you can always pick up a fairy, but it's more the magic for Puppet Ganon. I think I need to do a soup run.
Hey Mel, how you doing? Hey Cat, I know you're in my room, but now is not the best time for you to be asking for affection.
Whoops. I just screwed up. Hopefully I don't lose this. Got to release target lock.
Okay, Kitty, you need to get down.
Actually, ended up saving it this time. Oh. I think I just screwed up by not using the hammer. Okay. I almost threw Helmrock.
Oh, did you fall down?
Yep. But because
I was terrified.
But I got lucky because he tried to run at me again. So I got lucky and didn't have to reload. No, I mean, I broke his head and then fell off.
Oh.
That level of screwed up. I don't need Cabana Deed.
I did. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I could do that check without. I guess it does tell me it's in logic. Maybe I should go do that, actually, now that I think about it. But I'm going to do this first.
Okay. Diddy? No. Stop. I'm playing Zeldas. In winter, there's no reason to climb up. Once you, with the, you know the warp pot room, right? The room with the warp pot that takes you to other dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason.
You've got to throw a car up there to actually plant the tree, but no, there's no reason for you to go up there.
Okay.
That's one of the spots where you use door refresh to get it back.
I didn't do that.
You just leave him up there and then use the door to teleport him. That was okay. Suit refresh. Soup Cabana and then that temple has pretty much the only option.
I have no idea where you're supposed to bring my car when you're not.
My 3-hour prediction is going to end up being fairly accurate at this rate. Or even a little bit optimistic.
I don't know. I'm like in that situation. You know I'm like in a decent situation.
Yeah, but you've still got to find the last item.
Yeah. I've got to find the last item, and I just need. and I just don't know where to find it. There's 21 checks left in the game, and I just need to get the one right.
I have 27 left.
How many items are you looking for?
2.
Oh, actually, if you don't want to reveal, that's fine as well. But,
Okay, I'm looking for 2. Technically, I might have 94 checked. I haven't marked off the place in DRC that I'm not 100% sure if I opened or not.
I'm like, I did a bunch of Earth as much as I could, and then I had to leave. I'm like, I'm really tempted if I find Earth God's lyric to just go back there because I really hate Wind Temple. Oh, well, speak of the devil.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot Earth God was in it.
Speak of the devil.
But see now you would hate yourself. You would hate yourself if it was in Earth.
I'm going back for
sorry,
Earth. I hate Wind Temple so freaking much. I would rather go back. I have the warp pot. I'll just use the warp pot. It's actually like not.
Oh yeah, you do have the warp pot.
It's like it's like not a tool slow, and it barely costs me anything. I really want to be able to say I still didn't have to complete this dungeon. I just want to not have to do this dungeon ever.
When did I get Moblin's letter?
When did you get what?
Moblin's letter.
I
I don't remember picking it up.
I don't know when you got Moblins. I don't know. I don't remember where you got Moblins.
I assume we have it then, so it wasn't something I found in Wind. I don't remember now.
It was not from Wind. I'll tell you that because I do have it.
It's the first jump of Cabana that's a pain in the butt. The second one's easy.
The first one I find annoying because of the damn rat.
Yeah, there's a setup that you can do to get in there, but yeah, there's so many rats in the way trying to get in your way.
Usually what ends up happening is one of my hammer jumps kills the rat, and I'm like, okay, I can live with this.
Okay. I now know what my plan is. Okay, good.
I actually kind of wish the tracker worked slightly different.
What's that?
It's not like a big thing, but it's in how it handles like needing multiple keys.
Oh, if it,
so for example,
if it didn't mark all of it as reachable.
Yeah. So because like for example, like it says I can do Starflow's mini boss room, but it requires 3 keys. I only have 1.
Yeah. Well, technically it doesn't require 3 keys. It just requires a key to get in there. But yeah. Technically it requires 2.
Yeah, it requires 2, but it has 3 in case you soft lock or you use a key in a different spot. But
okay.
you get what I mean, though.
So I'm now at 96 clicks.
Although, okay, to be fair, I can understand why it's designed that way.
Yeah, it's built that way so that you know, like, okay, I can now clear the whole dungeon with what I've got in my pockets.
Like, it is a good. There is a good reason for it to be designed that way. It just also has some negative downsides as well. But you kind of have to pick one and go
Yeah.
with it.
And the downside is for you in this weird interim state of skill.
Yeah.
Like if you are very well acquainted with the dungeon, you just kind of know that anyway. If you don't have any idea, then you kind of need the way that it currently works.
Yeah.
If you're in this middling level of skill where you kind of know your way around the dungeon, then the other way around might be beneficial. But otherwise, no.
Yeah. It's not like it needs to be changed. It's just.
It's just you kind of wish you could see it more easily.
Big brain idea.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't work.
Okay.
I really hate stairs in this game. I'd also like to reiterate my point. Yeah, like stairs in this game annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have no idea if they are going to work. Like, if you're going to roll up them and bonk, or if you're going to roll up them and just roll up naturally.
Yeah. Just with how they happen to behave. Come on, last item, where are you? Ew. I really hope that doesn't mean I have to go do that. It does. Great. Okay. What do I rather check? It's faster to do.
Like, these stairs don't knock. These stairs bonk you.
I am going to... I'm going to do it this way. You're still so far ahead of me.
Why is that?
How many checks you at?
103.
103? Okay, I'm at 99.
Huh?
I'm at 99.
What are you at?
99.
Okay, so you...
Technically 101 if I were to mark off the two things that I'm pretty sure don't have anything. So I'm at effectively 101 checks. We're both looking for one item. Okay, I would have hated myself if I hadn't done that.
It's going to come down to who gets lucky and finds the one check that's important.
Unfortunately, I'm go mode.
Did you just find it?
Yep.
Damn.
With 20 locations, I haven't got to bother checking. Well, 18. 18, I haven't got to bother checking.
What could it possibly be? I'm curious now.
Put it this way.
Is that over? I would assume it's an overworld check, right?
I'll put it this way. I'm pretty sure I found the item you haven't got first of the last of my 3 items. Because you're still looking for the sword, right?
Yeah.
At least you don't have to ask yourself if it's in Ganon Maze.
No, that's fair. So it looks like I lose this run.
Not unless you find it right now. And I know exactly where it is, and you aren't going to like it.
Wind Temple, isn't it?
Maybe.
Damn. But again, I guess I wouldn't really know that, so I'm just going to keep doing what I was doing.
Where are you right now?
Earth.
Where on Earth?
Many mirrors are.
Okay, so in the basement.
Why does Melody sometimes fly when you throw her? And other times she doesn't?
Don't think I know what you mean.
So, like, when you throw her and Command Melody, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you start tapping it, then she just falls straight to the ground?
Oh, I think that has to do with when you actually use the command melody. If she's already in a falling state, I think she's locked to the falling state.
Okay. I guess I'm just playing Command Melody too early.
I think it's too late actually, but it depends.
Well, I did it right away there, so before she like.
Yeah, then maybe it's too. It's I believe linked to what state of her flight animation she's in when you take control.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing Phantom Ganon without the extended arrows. I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, you were way ahead of me, and then your reluctance to touch Wind Temples stabbed you in the back. I'm not gonna get sub 3 hour, but I'm gonna be close. Because Phantom Ganon takes more than 4 minutes. Yeah, I think you've still got some time before you even get your last item. So I have to fail Phantom Ganon so badly.
Yeah, well, that's because, I mean, you sort of basically tell me where it is, but I don't want to, like, cheat based on that. So I'm like, I'll clear the 4 super easy checks here, and then I will just go win or whatever. The boss is stupid, so I would normally, I would take it out because I have all the warp pods to get me around super quickly.
So for technically, Temple boss is 2 checks.
Is it?
Yep. Not that you realise that.
No, I'll just do what I said I was going to do anyway.
I'm glad I went for more soup because I am out of magic. I have not hit him once yet. 10 hours in. This is really weird. Have you ever seen Phantom Ganon face away from you? Basically wag his tail in your face? I was doing that badly? I'm really screwing this up. Nope, I'm really just doing terribly.
You want help, kitty? Right, the cat is being left out.
I have failed 30 hours. I've got 1 hit. One hit in 30 hours.
If you can just keep doing that for me for the
next 10 minutes, yeah.
The next 10-15 minutes, that'll be pretty good.
I have no hours. Give me more hours, please. You know, I am giving up.
You're reloading?
Nope. I have pulled out the boomerang.
Okay. How does the boomerang actually help you? I've never actually done it with the boomerang. And every time I've tried doing it using the boomerang, it's made it worse.
Okay, that's 1 more hit. No, I've got the boomerang out. If I keep missing, I am going to use the boomerang when I'm waiting for more arrows.
But you need arrows to still hit him.
Yes, and? I've been through soup twice. I've been through 40 arrows. This is the worst I've done in a very, very long time. There we go. $35 hours is what it took. I even pulled out the boomerang, but I didn't actually use it for anything. I think I chopped down one arm. But I need to get an arrow reload here because I really don't want to be getting arrows out of morphs. Whoops, I just missed a cycle. No arrows in the ground? Abysmal public now, in fact. I did phase 3 alright, but even that now is still abysmal. Needing to refresh hours of morph sucks. By the way, I am convinced that the reason for the platform in the Phantom Ganon fight is because the programmers didn't want to bother programming a way for you to get onto the rope. So they just reused the code of grabbing it when you're in midair. So that's entirely there so that you can jump.
Oh.
That's my headcanon for why that's there.
Pretty accurate.
Because that is most likely why it's there. It's just to reuse the code from the two places where you swing. No, I just jumped off. I haven't done that in a while.
Every time I just I get to play Snake Eater again.
Yeah. You find your item yet?
Nope.
How deep into wind are you?
I just beat the mini boss.
Okay. Which mini boss?
Wizard.
Ah. Have you? So does that mean you've done all the rest of wind?
Nope.
Since you usually do basement last.
I mean, I've done the top half of the checks. I've done Spike Wall Room.
Yeah, Spike Room requires multiple tricks to do quickly.
I haven't done Spike Room yet, and I haven't done chest at the top of Hub Room, chest behind 7 armors, kill enemies in Tool Basement Room.
Okay.
Those are the ones I haven't done. What's Tool Basement Room?
That's the room before the boss.
The what?
That's room before boss.
Okay. What I did just do is I didn't know what to do with my car and I lost him, so I save warped the game, went into the warp pot.
Yep.
and proceeded to
Use a warp pod to get my car back.
use warp pop to get my car back. Yeah.
Interesting.
I left him in the many tornadoes room.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do is leave him in the room before that room, and then just use a door warp to get him back out.
Well, yeah, I don't know this dungeon very well.
Yeah, and what's worse, the sword was quite deep in that dungeon. So yeah, have fun.
I can tell that based on the
The fact that you're still in there.
yeah.
I was getting really nervous that maybe I shouldn't have come here, and it's going to completely have wasted my time. And then I got really thankful when I found something that was required right, like towards the end of a dungeon.
What do I even do right now? Oh, okay, that's what I do.
It was a bad start to Ganon. Lost 4 hearts, almost died. I just hit Ganon without with no counter. He just kind of let me stab him.
I've had it happen to me a few times. It's not common, but it does do it. I'm sad because of I've been 1 check away with the and I've gone from 30 checks in the game to 8.
Yeah. Basically, I just didn't go to Earth.
Yeah, you got lucky. The dungeon you didn't go. The dungeon I went to the other dungeon.
Part of that was thanks to you. Because I was nervous about being behind, like, alright, screw it, I'm gonna hedge all on Earth. Or sorry, on wind.
It's not a bad. It's a pretty smart idea considering you know I hate that dungeon. I hate this dungeon. And it worked. It got you back into the game. I do think my early game routing choices were a good one though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely played a better early game. You just got screwed by lack of knowledge of wind. Also, I have just failed 2 Zelda light arrows, including one that I did bounce back to, but didn't get the counter.
Where is
3 Zelda light arrows because he wasn't looking at me.
Where is Spike?
At the basement.
How do you get into the basement?
Makar has to be chucked at the bottom. And he has to plant the 2 trees there.
Okay, that only turns on the big windmill.
Will you stop? 4 arrows! That's twice now that Ganon's been hit by a light arrow and just wasn't looking at me, so didn't swing. Okay.
Now I walk back into the boss fight.
309.34. Jeez. Yeah, you're actually running out of time to submit, so you need to go to the basement. I will go and submit my run, and then I'll go and guide you through Wind Temple and how you actually navigate that dungeon.
I just went. I walked out of this room, of the boss room, and I just walked back into it by mistake.
Mm-hmm. Where's my...
Yeah, I'll let you submit the. You can submit my run for me, as well, so it gets. Ah, there's Spike Room.
Well, how am I going to submit your run for you? You haven't finished yet.
You can have the thing open. So, how do you do the last one of Spike
The
Room?
last one requires a timed bomb explosion.
A bomb, right?
Yep, you place the bomb behind you and you time it just so. As the bomb gets big, you gotta do it, basically. Actually, quite a sensitive timing. It took me a while to get it right.
That's not a great situation I found myself in. I screwed up on the third one.
Oh. Yeah.
So now I'm down here.
Now you gotta get back up. So 309.34. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Tingle Jill? Tingle Jill got
Yeah.
a 309.32. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. $309.34. I missed him by 3 seconds. Or 2 seconds. Ah! Ah! By the way, I need your Discord tag as well so I can update this thing.
What do you mean?
There's a thing here which has Discord tags. For giving you your break.
Really? It's the literal last check in this dungeon?
Yep.
Okay.
It's-
What do I do
At least
now?
it's not the boss.
What do I do now?
I'm coming up. I'll help you.
I don't know what to do.